Hey everyone, Sean Rhodes here, and I don't know if you were a lot like me when I first got started in MLM, but there were a lot of different opportunities and compensation plans available to choose from, and it honestly became a little bit overwhelming to pick and choose the right one. And so what I did is I actually started doing a lot of research and gathered a lot of information about the different types of compensation plans, and I really have tried to break it down and explain all the different options so that you can make an informed decision about the compensation you choose for your primary program. And I put this together in a nice little report that I can email to you if you just fill out the box below. And some of the information that you're going to get is going to be explained in this video. To start with, for instance, the basic plans in a compensation plan for most MLM marketing companies is a matrix plan. And how a matrix plan works is it starts off by having you sign up. And underneath you, you'll normally sign up your first tier or level of people. And that can be any amount of people depending on the company. So in this example, you have personally signed up Albert, Brian, and Kathy. Now, under them, Albert signed up Frank, and then Frank in turn signed up Jennifer and Keith. Brian signs up Gil and Hank, and Gil in turn signs up Larry. Hank then in turn signs up Mitch, Neil, and Otto. And then on the other side, Kathy signs up Irving, and Irving signs up Paula. Now this is just a basic idea and picture of what a matrix plan looks like. It's just forming basically levels below you of how far away people are after you sign them up. So the people you immediately sign up are that first level of Albert, Brian, and Kathy, and it goes down from there. And in the report, I'm going to explain that in a lot more detail. Another common plan is a type of matrix plan. It's called a forced matrix plan, and here in this example I'm going to show you a 3x5 forced matrix plan. So in this one, you sign up first, and you sign up the same three people, Albert, Brian, and Kathy. Now that is actually as many people as you can put on your first level. You can only ever put 3 people on a 3x5 matrix. Albert signs up Frank, and you then sign up Gil, and because you can't put any more people on your primary level because it's a forced matrix, you then sign up Gil and you put him underneath Albert. After that, Frank signs up Jennifer and Hank. Jennifer and Hank signs up Harry and Keith. Harry signs up Scott, and then once again you get another sign up, and you sign up Larry. You can choose anywhere on the downline that you want, so you sign him up under Keith. Now this is another example just going straight down through Brian. Brian signs up Greg, Greg signs up Mitch, Mitch Neil, and Neil Otto. This all goes down 5 levels down from you. Now that's as low as you can go in this particular plan, because with forced matrix they usually limit you to having a certain amount of width and a certain amount of depth. So this one is limited to 5 levels down, and so that's as deep as you can go. And whenever you get a sign up at this point, you can put them anywhere in your matrix. So I'm going to go ahead and use another example where we're going to sign up another person underneath Mitch, and we're going to put Bob here underneath Mitch. Now the real advantage of a forced matrix plan is that it really encourages spillover. So when you're signing up Bob or Jed underneath some of your other levels, you can see that you're actually helping other people. So here's an example of a forced matrix plan. There's definitely some disadvantages to forced matrix plans as well, as it really limits your potential, and I'll go into that in a lot more detail in the report. So I'm going to give you a short example of the binary plans on this, also going into a lot more detail on the report. Now a binary plan is a matrix that always has just 2 legs, which is where the name comes from. So everyone you sign up is either on your left or on your right. And from those 2 legs, you can go down an infinite amount of levels. So you always will have a left leg and a right leg. So in this example, you sign up Albert and Kathy. Now anyone else you sign up is going to be underneath Albert or Kathy on one of their 2 legs. So you sign up Frank, and it will go underneath Albert. Albert then signs up a person of his own and signs up Gil. Then you sign up Jennifer, or Albert or Frank signs up Jennifer, and so on and so on. And this is just going to show you a quick example of how this could break down. So Jennifer has Harry and Keith, Harry has Scott, and Keith has Larry. Back up at the top, Kathy signs up Dan, and you sign up Jed on her inside leg. Jed signs up Joe, Dan signs up Mary and Sam, and eventually Irving and Paula. So In this report, I'm going to be going over all of the different types of plans that I've come across and kind of show you some of the pros and cons of each and things to look out for, and definitely some things that you want to keep in mind when you're looking for your ideal plan. I'm going to go over breakaways and infinity bonuses, which can be one of the most complicated yet important parts of an MLM compensation plan, and I'll go into a lot of detail about how those work. One of my goals of this report is to really give you some key points to look for when you analyze a compensation plan amongst those that are available. There's also some important keys to look for on how to qualify for some extra commissions in companies that some people aren't aware of, and I'm going to be giving you those little hints and secrets as well. So just go ahead and put your information in the box below, and you'll get a report from me in your email right away.